Hello everyone, welcome to the first race of the season here at Spain. Today we are racing at the Catalunya circuit where we are heading into pre-season. A few new names on the grid. Hamasuk 88 is a new driver in the Alpine. Smee 06 in the McLaren. Lord Passival is a new driver in the AlphaTauri team as well. Really good to see him on the grid as well, as a brother of Michael Tip, a really known driver within the SRL community. So welcome to Lord Passival. Not Rishi BTW, also quite new to the grid, joining the Mercedes this season. Koning as well started as a reserve and is still a reserve this season, so welcome to him as well. And Zokeluni is driving in the Tier 3 this season. He drove in Tier 2, so I'm expecting a lot from him today. Heading on to pre-season, first qualifying session. What tyres are all the drivers choosing? A few drivers going on that soft tire compound and a few are on those mediums. If I may assume, what is the quickest strategy? Oh, Hamasuk already losing it out of that very quick chicane. Really easy to lose it there. So not a good start from the Alpine driver. As we're heading out on our first laps in qualifying. Catalunya, a very difficult track to keep it within the track limits. Easy to get an invalidation. So let's see and have a look. And I think it's one of the Aston Martins, Connor, who is going to start his first flying lap. Let's follow him. He's heading towards turn 1, going to 4th gear, switching back to 5th, keeping it pretty clean as it stands. And look at Connor, he is driving his heart out. Smee really left him space on track. That's good to see from the McLaren driver. But Connor is the first driver to set a lap. This is a really tricky part of the circuit. Oh, really touching that curb on the inside is really deadly. But he still kept it on track. So let's see, Connor heading into the end of Sector 2. What time can he set? A 51.4 as a Sector 2 time for Connor. Not bad to start with from the Aston Martin driver. Let's see. Heading towards the last chicane now. And Connor is going to pick up the DRS in a moment and going to start finish. What can he do? At 1:18.2 for Connor. Let's see. Zokeluni is 1:18.1. So he's 1.5 tenths quicker. And Lord Passival is going 2.5 tenths quicker than let's see, one of the Alpines. Hamasuk has invalidated his lap. Not Rishi, but BTW on the medium tire, going 1 tenth quicker, which is in a very good lap from the Mercedes driver. And Tomad is going even quicker with a 1:17.8. So provisional pole for that Dutch reserve in the Red Bull today. And look how close the grid is, guys. Really amazing. In the first laps already. Will D-Mac complete his lap? No, I don't think he will. And the average gamer on the mediums as well goes 9th fastest. So let's follow one of the other new drivers on this grid, SME. Picking up the DRS. What can he do as a Sector 2 time of 52.7, and that's not really competitive as it stands. Running really wide. And Zokeluni has improved again on that second lap on those tires. Zokeluni currently sitting in, I think, one of the title contenders this season if he stays in Tier 3. So really impressive stuff from Zokaluni so far. And also one of the drivers who definitely trying to keep an eye on is not Rishi on the medium tires. Really quick lap. VTEC has spun in sector 1. No sector 2. Unfortunate for the Haas driver. And SME is 3.1 seconds slower than the top of the field. And the top 10 within 0.8 of a second. Will Smee be improving? Let's see. He is going at the end of sector 1 now. Sector 2. And he's 7/10 up on his usual time. But that's not good enough for a top 10 spot as it stands. Runs really wide there, really early on the throttle. Heading towards the last chicane. Oh, picking too much curb, but he kept his car on track. And now heading to the start finish line, going for a 1:22. He improves by 2.5 seconds away from the top, so that's a lot of time to improve. Nerdy Average Gamer is on the medium tire as well, 0.5 away from the top. So impressive time from Nerdy on those mediums. And the grid is really close. That's good to see. And Nerdy is going for another lap on those tires. And if I may assume, what is the fastest strategy? I think the medium hard strategy is one of the quickest on this track. The hards are not that bad if you have the setup right. And that's a purple sector 1 for Nerdy. 2:10 up in sector 1. A really good lap time from Nerdy so far. Will he be able to continue this streak into the corners? He goes now really hard corner to take, and he's taking it very cautious. Almost ending sector 2. Is he improving? Is he still improving? Just by 1:10. Nerdy now needs to nail that last sector. Let's stay on board with the one of the competitors this season. Definitely one of the competitors. With Quina, Rossi, Elmerix all moving up a tier. He will be the man to watch. And a 17.8 on the mediums. A really quick time from Nerdy. A really solid lap from Nerdy Average Gamer. But still, both Red Bulls are locking the front row ahead of both AlphaTauris. So the AlphaTauri team is looking pretty strong. Let's have a look. TGW. TGW is not on a flying lap. And not Rishi is also on a flying lap. He's also improving. So what can he do? Will he be able to put his car on the front row? And not Rishi is going for a 1:18.2. No improvement from not Rishi. He definitely threw that lap time away in the last sector, which is very unfortunate for the Mercedes driver. And what can Nolan do? Nolan improves to P5 with a 1:18 flat. Nolan into P5. And NJ Devil is on a 1:17.4. So the lap times are definitely dropping. Great stuff from NJ Devil. I think NJ Devil is also one of the competitors for the win this season. So is Brother Adam into P3, improving his time as well. And Tomat, is he going to improve his time? I don't think he is, so he will be lining up for another run. So let's stay on board with the Red Bull driver. I think Tomat can be one of the quickest in this tier as well. Oh, runs really wide into turn 1. That's unfortunate. But Not Rishi is into P3 on those mediums as well. So Not Rishi is really flying on the medium tire. What can he even do on the soft? I think in qualifying the medium tire is really close to the soft. I think it's 4 5/10 at max. Really taking that aggressive curve, but he invalidated. And that's an unfortunate lap time. And Hammersuck is going on his flyer as well. Nolan will be in the pits. And what can the other McLaren do? Also in the pits. So let's stay on board with Hammersuck. No improvements in Sector 1. One of the new faces in SRL. I've known him from the DTR League. He has to join us on the Sundays. And Hammersuck is really attacking those corners nicely. Really great job from Hammersuck. This is definitely going to be an improvement. Oh, Hammersuck. Too much on the inside there, which invalidated his lap time. Very unfortunate for Hammersuck. This was a really cracking lap so far, but unfortunately he invalidated. And TGW and Zokeluni improves again to a 1:17.3 on 2 lap old soft tires. Will he gamble for his last run? Because starting on 2 lap old soft tires is not really a good strategy call at Spain, because the soft tires will degrade really much compared to the mediums and the hards. And Tomat is switching to medium tires. What can Kunningfern do? Kunningfern is now heading over the line and picks up P11. Still 1.4 seconds away. So still a lot of time to gain for him. And it's still Zoke on a lap. No, I don't think he is. So he will be driving to the pits. Oh, I think he ran out of fuel. Oh, and that's unfortunate, because if he goes that slow, I don't think he will be able to put another lap in. Let's head back to corner. Gunnar is full tenths away from his lap time so far. So I don't think he will be continuing on this lap. And G-Mac on the medium tires at 1:18.8, 1.5 seconds away. So this tier is really competitive as it stands. But the Sokaluni and NJ Devil are definitely the drivers who have set the best lap so far. But Nerdy Average Gamer is still trying to go on those. He's going on those soft tires. We have a yellow in sector 2. It's Nerdy just going off throttle. Oh, D-Mac spun and lost it in the wall. Oh no, D-Mac. A little bit too hard on the throttle there. So D-Mac will definitely not finish in the top 10 qualifying. And Nolan had a spin as well. Nerdy Average Gamer is going to have a run on those soft tires. He's running no traction on this season, so really curious how much he will improve throughout the season. Oh my, Nerdy is really bad luck on those drivers right in front of him. But let's stay on board with the AlphaTauri driver. NJ Devil needs to get out of the way. Yes, they do. Really nicely done by TGW and NJ Devil. Good job to get out the way. And I didn't see the sector one time off Nerdy Average Gamer, but look, he is definitely flying. He's not risking it on the inside curb there, so he will be definitely aiming for an improvement. Let's see, what can he do in sector 2? He is 2/10 up on his usual time. Nerdy Average Gamer needs to nail that last sector to put his car on the front row as it stands, because brother Adam is still in front, who just set an amazing lap as well. And Nerdy Average Gamer looking very quick out of that corner. Let's see, Nerdy Average Gamer, where will he end up? It's a 1:17.4, and that's only good for P4. Wow, the top 4 within 2/10. What an amazing qualifying this has been so far. Good job. And Wu will be able to improve as well. Not Rishi is also a driver on the soft tire. Let's see, Not Rishi, what can he do? Did he forgot to put his ERS on? Because it's still on 100%. And this has been the closest grid so far in this tier in the past seasons. Oh, Not Rishi really aggressive there. Look at Not Rishi. Oh, Not Rishi really going a little wide, but he kept it on track. And will this be an improvement for the Mercedes driver? I think this could be a really good improvement. No, I don't think it is. He has no ERS put on. Rishi, you forgot your ERS. Because the lap was pretty good. And Nerdy has gone 3 laps on the softs. And is NJ Devil improving? No, I don't think he is. Unless he can nail that last sector. Let's see. NJ Devil losing it on the last chicane. Unfortunate for the Williams driver. He is carrying his car through the start finish line. And brother Adam has finished as well. Nerdy Average Gamer, no improvement for him. And Not Rishi is trying to go for another lap. Let's see what he can do in the Mercedes. No. One of the AlphaTauris is on a flying lap as well. Let's see, he is currently sitting in P7, 5/10 away from the rest of the field. And Nerdy Average Gamer has retired from the session as Lord Percival is going to cross the line with a 1:17.3 and improves by almost 5/10 of a second. And only 84 thousandths away from Zocchi. Really impressive qualifying this has been. The top 5 within 2/10 of a second. What an amazing job from everyone. But it's not, what can Not Rishi do? I don't know. No, I don't think he can improve. And TGW is not improving as well. So the Mercedes are not really happy about their last run. So this was our qualifying session of today, with a stunning performance from Zocchi, taking pole position by only 84 thousandths in front of Lord Percival. A new face on the front row, followed by brother Adam and NJ Devil, one of the title contenders this season. So definitely great to see this grid so close. So we're preparing ourselves for a Good race. Not Rishi is going to start on the medium tires. As the top 11 within 1 second, which is very impressive. Really close qualifying this was. Sokoluni taking pole position in front of Lowell Passival, Brother Adam in third, NJ Devil in fourth, Nerdy Average Gamer in fifth, Not Rishi, the only driver within the top 10 starting on the medium tire, in sixth, Tomat in 7, Nolan in 8, TGW in 9, Hamasuk finishes off the top 10. Connor, Cunnington, D-Mac, Smee and VTAC are starting outside the top 10. So they have a free tire choice. And I think they will go for the mediums to the hards. I think that's one of the fastest strategies around here. And to all the viewers, what are your predictions for this season? What do you think? Who will be the driver to keep an eye on this season? I think it's going to be very, very close with Sokoluni, NJ Devil, Nerdy Average Gamer, Lord Percival, all title contenders as it stands. It's all about that race consistency, of course, and we will find out who will be the quickest around Spain. Spain is also a really difficult track to keep your consistency around. Also, getting a penalty is also pretty easy around this track. So, it's going to be an interesting one. It seems to be dry. So, let's see how this race will pay out. In 5 seconds we go racing at the Catalunya circuit. And thank you for the interaction in the chat. Let's head back to the tire choice from all the drivers. Not Rishi, only driver within the top 10 starting on those medium tires, which is very impressive stuff from the Mercedes. Outside the top 10, only one driver choosing for the hards at the start of this race. So he's definitely trying to go for the alternate strat. Well, the rest of the from P11 to P15 is starting on the mediums. Of course they are. Trying to do the one stop. Also really hard track to keep your tires at the right temperature, because with a lot of fast corners it's easy to overheat them, which will result in a lot of bad traction out of the corners, and you can't make those corners with those overheated tires. So it's going to be interesting who will be able to get those tires on the right temperature. In qualifying it doesn't matter, but with a fully loaded car it does matter. What are your predictions for this race? Who will be the surprise of this race? Who will be the driver of the day? It's going to be very interesting with such a close grid. And yes, I think, thank you Derek Belly, I think it's Bellinator aka Gatsby, who is responding. I think Nerdy is also a very consistent driver. So Nerdy definitely has a go on the championship this season. But it all depends how the drivers will develop during the season. Because if a driver is improving a lot in a season, they can fight for the championship even after 2-3 races. And I think the top 5, not counting out Not Rishi as well, are definitely title contenders. So it's going to be a spectacle. Well, everybody is lining up for the first race of Season 6 in the SRL Championship Series, Tier 3. Today we are racing at the Spain circuit. Pre-season is almost going on the way. We're going to have a good camera view on this one. We have 3, 4 and 5 red lights and off. And away we go. Now with a good start from Zacaluni. Lord Percival as well. And oh, Lord Percival already in the wall. Oh, there's a big crash at the back. And there's already an Alpine spinning away. And who was that? It was Hamasuk, who was really hot on the traction. Really unfortunate start for... Oh, Nerdy has fall back all the way. And Connor has damage. Not Rishi making positions after positions, but no position made with NJ Devil. And Sokaluni has gone away pretty fast with Brother Adam following him behind. So the tier 2 drivers from last season. Oh, and there's a Red Bull in the gravel at the back. It's Tomat. And yes, big carnage at the start. And DGW and Tomat are going side by side, but DGW has made the move, so he will be in P7. And look at Cunningfern into P6 already on the mediums, staying out of trouble, and he is currently driving and winning a lot of positions. But he's struggling a lot, and GGW already picks up a 3-second time penalty. Well, Brother Adam is already within the DRS range of Zokke Looney, and Cunningfern and DG, we are going for a battle, and DGW is getting the move done, and Tomat is the next one to cross him, and Tomat is running really wide. Not sure why, but really pushing that car on the limit. Sometimes it's better to just stick behind and wait for the right moment to get the overtake done. And the top 5 is within 1 second or... And Nolan Mitch has spun around. And I think it's one of the most deadly corners. Let's have a look at the current winners at this stage of the race. Well, we have back to Tomat and Cunningfern are having the closest battle on track at this moment. I don't know, Smee is just going to get disqualified, of course, because he didn't return. And the DRS has been enabled, and Not Rishi is going side by side with, and oh, Not Rishi gets spun and is in the wall. Going side by side with NJ Devil. Oh, very unfortunate for Not Rishi. I didn't catch that POV. Not Rishi was flying. And now let's have back to the battle at the front between Brother Adam and Zokaluni. Brother Adam putting the pressure, picking up the DRS. The rear wing opens up, so he will be able to close in. And where do we have other battles? It's between Tomat spun. Tomat spun. Really a lot of drivers spinning around this track. Will it become because of the temperatures? The temperatures is really hard to manage around this track, so and VTech is doing really well in the Haas. VTech also a really consistent driver. He misses the pace in qualifying most of the time, but he's always so consistent in the race. He keeps himself out of trouble, which is really good to see. And he's closing up the gap to Cunningfern. And now Rishi is in the pits to probably go for another medium tire. We all know that he can be really quick on those tires. He has some free air now, so will we be able to close up the gap to and we have someone. We have a battle between Kunningfern and VTAC. Kunningfern really pushes his car really wide, and look at VTAC on the inside making an advantage of that mistake of Kunningfern, and VTAC winning 10 positions already, which is very impressive from the Haas. Impressive stuff, but look at his ERS deployment, really low on his ERS. And Kunningfern will be able to catch him on the, is he going for the inside? No, he's waiting. Kunningfern is just waiting, knowing that VTAC is faster. And Hammersuk and Connor spinning around. Connor has spun. Not sure what happened to Connor. And a safety car will only help them. So let's head back to the battle at the front between Zokeluni and Brother Adam. Brother Adam is closing the gap, but now is still is within. Zoke is really low on the ERS deployment, while Brother Adam is on 70%. So Brother Adam has some overspeed when he gets close enough. Will this be an opportunity for Brother Adam? He's within 0.6 of a second now. He definitely can get closer. He's using his ERS and he's closing into Zokelune. Will there be an overtaking opportunity? Brother Adam on the inside line 2, going into turn 1 between Zoke, gets the move done even before the corner. So Brother Adam moves his car up to P1 with a really good calculating overtake there. So now Zokeluni needs to stick with Brother Adam. Brother Adam runs really wide, and Zokeluni is getting over. What? Zokeluni already gets the overtake again. Really getting an advantage of that mistake. And now the tables have changed again. Oh, Brother Adam is struggling on the tires. So he needs to make a pit stop. And not Rishi gets the fastest lap. So he is definitely flying on those tires. 10.5 seconds away from Lord Percival. And we have a yellow in sector 2. D-Mac has lost it. D-Mac on the hard tires is losing it and losing his front wing as well. So D-Mac needs to make a pit stop. No DNF so far. Very unfortunate from D-Mac there, losing his entire front wing. And NJ Devil has closed up the gap as well, so he will be the next driver. So we have a 3-way battle for the top spot. Yes, NJ Devil has proven himself to be one of the quickest last season. Just lack of some consistency, which made me made me the right choice to let him in tier 3 this season, with some drivers dropping down as well. He could really face them, like Brother Adam, like Zokeluni. And look at his pace, he is matching them. Of course he is. I was expecting that already. And Lord Percival is losing it again. Oh Lord. Losing his entire front wing. Oh, your ERS is still on, Lord. And the leaders of this race are pitting for the first time this race in lap 8. And they come out in P7 and P6. Let's head back to Cunningford. Cunningford still at the back of VTEC. Really close on pace, these two. Well, Tomat is at the back of them as well. And let's head back to Tomat. A three-way battle on track between... Oh, Tomat. Tomat is the Spinella king of today. And Lord Percival has retired on track. So will we have a safety car? He lost it at the end of sector 3. I don't think there will be a safety car. And where did Lord Percival lose it? In the pits maybe? No, he lost it on track. And his car has been removed. And DGW is in the pits as well. After 9 laps. So not a good debut from the new face, Lord Percival, the brother of Michael Tipp. And DGW switching to the hard tire. So let's have a look at the current tire choices from all the drivers. DGW and Nerdy on the hards. And Zokeluni and Brother Adam definitely on a 2-stop strategy. And TGW and Nerdy are on the 1-stop probably. Not Rishi is already closing up to Tomat, 5.4 seconds. Not Rishi is flying on this track. But Nerdy Average Gamer is trying to follow him. He is on the hards, 1 lap old hards. Compared to 4 lap old mediums. Nerdy is closing the gap. Rishi is extending that gap. We have a yellow in sector 1. It's Connor who's in the wall. Now Rishi is still trying to get Nerdy out of that DRS situation. And Rishi is really flying out of the last corner. But Nerdy is not going to pick up any DRS. So Rishi is 5.8 seconds away from Tomat. Tomat just pitted for some fresh mediums. So he didn't lose a lot of time spinning around that car. Brother Adam is trying to keep up with Sokeluni, 1.2 seconds now, so he needs to close up the gap into 1/1.5 of a second. And NJ Devil, the leader of this race, is pitting. Let's see which tire he is choosing. 10 laps on the softs. And now switching to, I think the hard tire will be the best choice. I think he is. He is going to the hards. So a 1-stop strategy from NJ Devil. What's happening? Oh, he already teleported away. And he is driving only 4 seconds away from Brother Adam and Zokeluni. Brother Adam who closed up the gap to Zoke. From 1.2 to 3/10 now. He's closing in. Oh, there's an Aston Martin in the gravel. And Zokeluni picks up some gravel as well. And now he will have a lot of problems with the traction out of that corners. And you can see Brother Adam closing in now. 0.6 of a second. He picks up the DRS. No penalties have been awarded for them so far. So the battle for the lead continues between Zoke and Brother Adam. Really good battle. But NJ Devil on the Heart is someone to keep an eye on as well. And Tomat is at the back of TGW on the fresh medium tires. And Connor has retired. I think he retired in the pits. Oh, Connor. And there goes Tomat on the inside and even gets to move down before the corner. So he will move up to P6 knowing that he has a penalty. Look at Brother Adam. Still closing in to Zoke. We have a yellow in sector 1. Someone is losing. Oh, it's Connor rejoining on track. Not sure why that is. Hopefully. Oh, Zoke gets a 3-second time penalty for running really wide. Now Brother Adam, no need to take any risks. And Hammersuk gets the move on Smee. And goes Brother Adam on the inside into turn 1 with Zoke Luna, and he gets the move. Breaks really late, but look at Zoke choosing really different lines compared to Brother Adam to have a good exit on that corner. But Brother Adam has to move and he made it stick, and Brother Adam is now the virtual leader of this Grand Prix, with Zoke Luna having a penalty as well. With the top drivers haven't made that pit stops yet, knowing that Brother Adam and Zoke Luna are still in need to make another pit stop. And Zoke is closing in. Will he close, and will he be close enough? I don't think he will. So Brother Adam stays ahead, but Zoke is right at the back of him, really putting the pressure on him. And this is going to be very fun in the... Look at Gunningfern. Gunningfern really struggling, So we have a three-way battle into turn 1. Gunningfern really pushing his car to the limit. Trying to keep the guys behind, but I don't think you can. Especially with that mistake. Brother Adam has picked up the DRS from him. So that allowed him to stay in front of Zoke, because Zoke is really at the back of him in 2 laps already. And this will mean that VTech is now our leader of this race, and VTech is going for the 1 stop as it stands. So now it all goes about that race consistency, what we've talked about. He is on 13 lap old mediums compared to Brother Adam and Zoke Luna, who are on 5 lap old mediums, but they're not really closing in, only by a few tenths each lap. But when will the next pit stop be? I think VTech is definitely going earlier, but that will allow him to go quicker in the first laps after his pit stop. So it's going to be interesting how the pace of VTech will be. And Brother Adam is really using all of his ERS, and Zoke is closing in, but I don't think Zoke will be close enough. And Gunningfern is going for his pit stop right now. 14 laps on the mediums, switching to the hards probably. Yes, he is. So he is going for the 1 stop. And Soke is so close. Look at the pace difference. And Soke has his momentum. Brother Adam is shaking in the car right now. Really under pressure of Soke. Will there be a move from Soke here into that turn? And Brother Adam is defending the inside, but Soke is going to dive on the inside and making the move. And he gets the move done. And that's a really good overtake from Soke. And Soke is, of course, having a 3-second time penalty, which is very unfortunate for Soke, but he definitely has some pace in those current mediums as he have. But Brother Adam will be able to close in if he stays within the DRS. And Brother Adam is going to have a look on the outside now and makes the move. And is back. A big yo-yo effect between these two. But look at Soke. Soke is really aiming for that good exit. Brother Adam covering the inside just in case. And this is very good from Brother Adam. Really good race consistency. Soke can be so quick, but his race consistency is something he needs to work on. Soke has been assigned to the SRL esports team last season, so he definitely can get better and better. Brother Adam and Soke are now closing in to VTEC, 3 seconds away. We have a battle between both Mercedes. Not Rishi is definitely quicker on the 11 lap old mediums. VTEC is in the pits. Let's see. Is he going for the hards? Of course he will. No, he's going for softs. Interesting strategy call from VTEC. Is he going for the medium soft strategy? That would actually be an amazing if he could. But a really interesting strategy from VTEC. But he will be definitely quicker than the drivers in front of him. Let's keep an eye on that one. And Nerdy Average Gamer is at the back of Kunningfern. Kunningfern has stopped as well. And Nerdy Average Gamer on the 9 lap old horse is closing into Kunningfern. But will he be able to close in that much to get the overtake? Brother Adam is losing a lot of time now compared to Soke. So Soke has found the pace he needs. And that's also very great to see. Drivers who are a bit slower at the start of this race and just improving lap after lap, finding the grip, finding the pace on track. Where can I improve on my lap times? And that's exactly what Soke is doing. But look at Nerdy going on the inside now to Kunningfern and getting the move done. And this will mean that Nerdy is now in P8. With the drivers in front of him need to make a pit stop. But look at VTEC, he closed up in 1 second the last lap. So he's definitely flying on the soft. But you know, those softs are only lasting about 7-8 laps at the max of that pace, especially when they're new. So if it was the right choice from VTEC to go for the softs, I'm not sure, but we will see at the end of this race if it pays out for him. And Kunningfern is still within the DRS range of Nerdy Average Gamer. Of course, Cunningfern is on the quicker tire. So, he's having 8 lap difference in tire H at this stage of the race. And not Rishi's going for another stop. He's switching to the hard tires. So he's definitely going till the end. He's probably hoping for a safety car. And Brother Adam is losing time compared to Zokeluni now. Let's have a look. Penalty situation. Zokeluni having 6. Tomat having Zokeluni having 3. Tomat having 6 and Hammersuk having 6 as well. And VTEC is the best winner on track today. 10 positions after that horrific qualifying. So good job from the Haas so far. And as I see in the chat, Gatsby will definitely be happy about that. Because we have a really strong team in there too. In the Haas as well. And Brother Adam is closing into Zoke. Wherein it was 2.1 seconds, it's now 1.6. So will the race consistency pay out for Brother Adam? We're flying away with not Rishi on this lap. No close battles on track at the moment, so let's head back to the current leader. He is pushing and pushing away. Oh, really big moment, really oversteering moment there from Zoke. But he still kept it on track and recovered and still gained time on Brother Adam. Impressive. Tomat picking up another penalty. And Brother Adam is diving into the pits, knowing that he's losing a lot of pace. Deciding to make an early pit stop. Is VTEC able to close in? That will be the question of today. On the soft tires, he's 2.6 seconds away from the rest of the field. And we have a yellow in sector 1. And Nerdy Average Gamer say, oh no! Nerdy! Losing his entire front wing. So this will be a long drive to the pits. Oh, he will be fuming. VTEC's tires already dropping. No, not able to close in on Tomat. But knowing that Tomat has a penalty. And Tomat also needs to make another stop. And Zokeluni is also diving into the pits. Switching to some fresh set of the medium tires. Will the undercut work? Where is Brother Adam? I don't think it will work. Soke is diving out. Brother Adam is on the main straight. Will there be an overcut? Yes, there is. Sokeluni still in front of Brother Adam by a big margin actually. 3.2 seconds, 3 seconds. That's a big margin. And now with Soke having 1 lap fresher mediums, he will definitely try to get the overtake as quick as possible on VTEC. Sliding away. Oh, so a really big moment from Zokeluni. Zokeluni is drifting around this track. With every corner he's steering in, he's drifting and keeping his car on track, which is very impressive driving skills. Look up, a little drift, but it's helping him. And brother Adam now sets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, oh, Zoke, why are you not waiting? You are going for the late dive, which is really hard for the other drivers to calculate that. So VTEC is in all the right to put his car there. That's just a very impatient move. And now brother Adam is leading. The virtual lead, of course. No, I think it's NJ Devil. Because he's not going to stop anymore. So let's see the current. The gap from P1 to P4 is 10 seconds. With Tomat still needing to make a pit stop, and NJ Devil is comfortably leading on that one stop strategy. Soft to hard, that's what he did, and it's paying out for him so far. But brother Adam is on the fresh medium tire, so will he be able to catch him? I think he can, but he needs to make up 1 second a lap, and that's a lot. At least 1 second a lap. And on the intervals, not Rishi is at the back. Or VTEC Pro. VTEC Pre. Let's see. VTEC still, is he still on those softs? Yes he is, but he pitted for some fresh ones for the last couple of laps. Let's see, VTEC on the fresh soft tires. He definitely has the advantage on the pace. Will he be able to catch up on Cunningford, TGW, and maybe even Zoke? VTEC is on a flying strategy. The two-stop strategy is also really working for him, even as he started outside the top 10. He started last and is now in P7. The consistency of VTEC is just insane. If he can keep up this consistency throughout the whole season, I think he's someone to watch as well. Because you will always see drivers at the front making mistakes by pushing too much. VTEC is just chilling. But still maintaining his pace, and that's really impressive. And brother Adam, is he gaining and gaining on the current leader? Yes he is, but I don't think it will be enough. 8.6 at this stage. So we're going to keep an eye on VTEC, who is closing in to Cunningford. Nerdy Average Gamer really unlucky in his race. Of course we all know that he has chosen to turn off that traction control, which is very hard to learn if you are coming from the medium traction settings. But still, I really gave him the advice to turn it off, because it will gain you a lot if you get it under control. So I wish him the best of luck getting traction control under control. VTEC almost within 1 second of cutting Fern. He's closing in on those fresh off tires, and I think it will be an easy overtake if he gets it. And cutting Fern running really wide, which allows VTEC even to get closer. Running a little wide there, VTEC, but choosing the outside line to stay out of the dirty air into that downforce section, and looking very almost touching his rear end, but this will be an easy overtake for VTEC. VTEC is moving up a place now, 5 seconds away from TGW. Hammerstock getting another penalty, and this is already a third penalty of the race. And Rishi is also closing in to Koenigfern, so let's say we're with now Rishi. He is on which tire? 7 lap old hard tires. And look at Tomat. Tomat is trying to extend this medium run till the end of this race. Interesting from Tomat there. He's not going into the pits. 17 laps on the mediums. He closed the whole gap, which is very impressive. Even on those old tires. Oh, Rishi is looking to have a go, but he's waiting for the main straight, and he should. Now Rishi is picking up the DRS on Koenigfern. Well, Tomat has closed the gap to 1 second to NJ Devil, and now Rishi on the inside, and going into turn 1 and gets the move done. Now Rishi is now into P7. Let's have a look. Brother Adam is now on 6 seconds. I don't think it will be enough. So NJ Devil has made an amazing strategy call. Brother Adam is pushing his heart out, and it's not paying off at this stage. Let's follow Tomat. Will he be able to get the move in turn 1? He's definitely flying on those old mediums, which is very impressive. Tomat has a penalty, so will NJ Devil. I think NJ Devil just wants him to stay 1 lap behind. Oh, Tomat running really wide again. Tomat is pushing because I think he needs to go after this race, so I think he wants the race to be ended as quick as possible. Tomat really at the back picking up another penalty. NJ Devil picks up a penalty as well. Tomat already having 12 seconds of penalties, which is not going to help him. He will definitely be dropped. But this will mean that Brother Adam needs to close up within 3 seconds now of NJ Devil as well. So he needs to close up like 2 seconds in 4 laps. So that's 5/10 a lap, and he's in for this win. Tomat is trying to go longer, and Tomat is definitely going for it. Yeah, he's close enough. Tomat is using all of his DRS and going on the inside now, compared to And I think it is the move done by Tomat. And Tomat is now the driver on track, who is in that P1 spot. So, but of course he will fall back. Sector 1, we have a yellow. One of the Red Bulls is spun. It's Soke. Soke. That's the race consistency we have talked about. He needs to improve that. He can fight for wins. He can definitely fight for wins, but he needs to improve on his race consistency. He's pushing the car on his limits a bit too much every time. And now losing a lot of seconds to P2, where he was fighting for P1 earlier this race. And NJ Devil is right at the back of Tomat. So we're going to switch back to this battle for P1 on track. And Brother Adam is closing in as well, but it will be very hard for Brother Adam to close in on these two drivers, because they're having DRS after DRS. And I think it's very impressive from Tomat, only stopping once, doing a soft medium. What? How is that even possible? 21 laps on the medium tires, which is impressive. He'll probably get a puncture. But he's still gaining on NJ Devil. And Brother Adam is only 4.5 seconds away. He needs to close up 1.5 seconds to gain that victory. It will be a close call, but I don't think it will be close enough for Brother Adam. He needs to get a lot of overspeed in the next two laps. Two laps remaining in this Grand Prix. Not Rishi is at the back of VTAC. VTAC really struggling on those 6 lap old tires. DGW has spun. Luckily for him, it's pre-season. Let's head back to the battle between Not Rishi and VTAC. It's a battle on track for them. Not Rishi really showing some good pace around the Spain circuit. I think really a face to keep an eye on as well. He had some bad luck with a battle at the start of this Grand Prix. And Brother Adam is now 3.6 seconds behind NJ Devil, so he is closing in. He made up 1 second in the last lap, so that's really impressive from Brother Adam. In Sector 3 we have someone spinning. It's Nerdy Average Gamer again. Very unfortunate for Nerdy. It's just not his race. And Brother Adam now needs to close up 5 tenths to get that win in pre-season. Will it be his first victory in SRL? I don't think it will, because he's losing a lot of time compared to oh, Brother Adam is losing a lot of time. He made a mistake. Now Rishi sets the fastest lap on the hards. Impressive. And I think NJ Devil will call himself a winner. So let's go through my season predictions. Zoke Looney is definitely not ready for Tier 2 as it stands. So my predictions for this season, we have Zoke Looney, Rishi, Nerdy hopefully if he can keep it on track, NJ Devil, Brother Adam, and if Tomat is going to attend even more, he will be one of the drivers to watch as well. So let's head back to the front runners. Tomat is leading the whole race. leading the whole pack. He's going through the last corners, and he's going to finish in P1 on track, but definitely will fall back because of his penalties. So NJ Devil will take the win. Brother Adam will finish in second. 1.6 seconds away from NJ Devil, so a really good last lap from NJ Devil there. NJ Devil, one of the championship contenders, of course he is. Really strong drive from him. Zokeluni finishing in P4. Tomaat still on the podium, even with 12 seconds of penalties. Not Rishi jumps. Zokeluni finishing in P4. Vitek in P6. Cunningfern is going to finish in P7. A really good drive from Cunningfern as well, starting at the back of the grid, staying out of trouble, finishing in P7. TGW finishing in 8. TGW finishing in 8th. Nolan into P9, but he will maybe jump TGW. No, he isn't, and that was the race. Wow, what a first race of the season. I can't actually wait for the official season to start, because that's where the points are awarded. But this definitely can have a look at some title contenders, or yeah, who is going to get at the front in this season. Really strong performance for NJ Devil, winning this Grand Prix. Brother Adam in second, Tomaat in third, Not Rishi fourth, Zokelini fifth, Vitek in sixth, Cunningfern 7, TGW in 8, Nolan in 9, D-Mac finishes off the top 10, Nerdy Average Gamer, Hamasuk, Smi, Connor and Lord Percival. Thank you for watching, and make sure to tune in for the Tier 2 race in 10 minutes of time. Thank you for watching.